Hi there, you tens. We've got a question for exercise 7D, question 1c. Here it says, determine the x-intercepts if there are any. Well, let's have a quick visualization of this graph. You've got y equals -3 bracket x minus 2 squared plus 3. This is a turning point form. And if it's a turning point form, it's easy to kind of quickly visualize if you're going to have any x-intercepts here. So you can see plus 3 here tells me up 3. This is A, so A is -3, so that means it's going to be a frown. And then what you're squaring, which is x minus 2, if you let that equal to 0 and solve for it, you'll find that x equals +2. And that means that you're going to move to the right. If it's positive, you're going to move to the right too. So let's follow that. We say to the right by 2, so 1, 2, and then you go up by 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. That's my turning point at 2, 3. And it's a frown, so frown shape will look like that. So yeah, I would expect that there's going to be 2 x-intercepts at least, actually a maximum. So it has to be 2 x-intercepts. So let's solve for it. How do you find the x-intercept? We know to find the x-intercept, we're going to let y equal to 0. This is our equation. We've got y is equal to -3 bracket x. What was it again? It was -2 plus 3. So -2 squared plus 3. We're saying that let y equal to 0, so I'm going to let y equal to 0, and you get 0 is equal to -3 bracket x minus 2 all squared plus 3, right? So from this step here, you just do inverse operations. So you're saying, okay, well, let's now get rid of the plus 3. So, you say, well, opposite of plus 3 is -3, -3. Cross that off, and you now get -3 is equal to -3 bracket x minus 2 squared. A lot of students at this point then do square root because they're trying to get rid of the square, but remember BODMAS. The order goes brackets, indices, division, multiplication, addition, then subtraction. So if you're undoing things, you're going backwards. So you should be getting rid of addition, subtraction first, which is what we did first here. Then the next one you should be focusing on is division or multiplication because you're working backwards, right? So here's the multiplication. So this should be the next thing you get rid of. Divide by -3 on both sides. -3 divided by -3 cancels out. And then we get to, what's this? This is now +1 is equal to, so 1 is equal to x minus 2 squared. So now that we've got rid of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction is gone, we're left with indices and brackets. So here we go. The indices is here. This is when you square root. So let's square root to the right, square root to the left. The square roots will cancel out, and you get x minus 2 is equal to, now remember, when you square root 1, it's not just 1, it's positive or -1. Okay, every time you square root, there's a positive or negative version of it. And then lastly, to get rid of this -2, add 2 on both sides. And you're going to get 2 plus or -1 will give you x. So that means there are 2 possibilities for x. X could be 2 plus 1, which is 3. So x could equal to 3. Or x could be 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. There you go. So inverse operations is the best way to solve this when you have a turning point form. And the best way to figure it out is how many x's you got. If you only got 1 x, the best way to do it is to do inverse operations. Okay?